Cassie said she fears for her life and she wants the judge to give Diddy a maximum sentence. He's up for sentencing on Friday. This Friday coming up. So it's what's the date? Friday fifth or something like that. Yeah, no, not even the fifth. Sorry about the third. He's up for sentencing. The federal prosecution, they want to give Diddy 11 years. Yeah, they want to give Diddy 11 years. The probation are talking about 5 to 7, but Diddy is trying to get 14 months. If he gets 14 months, he's already done his jail time, so he'll be out. I'll be surprised if Diddy gets in the sentence of years. Bear in mind, Diddy has not been beat the federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges. He's beat them charges. Diddy got Diddy got found guilty of transportation for prostitution 2 times. That's all Diddy's got. Me personally, I feel like Diddy's getting out. So what are they really going to give him? If Diddy don't get out on Friday, they have to stitch him up, and they're upset with Diddy due to him beating the Rico. Now obviously, Cassie has penned a letter to the judge. I'm going to get into that letter. Letter says, Dear Judge, I've been in a cycle of thought and then overthought writing this letter to you. If there is one thing I've learned from this experience is that the victims and survivors will never be saved. Although I can hope for justice and accountability, I have come to not trust anything. I hope that your decision considers the truths at hand that the jury failed to see. Poor day. So she's saying that, boy, like she's basically saying, yo, going on trial and that, as my experience is raw. I didn't even get. She's saying she didn't even get justice. Saying she didn't even get justice because she wanted Diddy to be found guilty of sex trafficking as well. 4 days in May, while 9 months pregnant with my son, I testified in front of a packed courtroom about the most traumatic and horrifying chapter in my life. I testified that from age 19, Sean Combs used violence, threats, substances, and control over my career to trap me in over a decade of abuse. He grew me into performing repeated sex acts, hired male sex workers during multi-day free-offs which occurred nearly weekly. I was forced into lingerie and heels, told exactly how to look, and plied with drugs and alcohol so he could control me like a puppy. These events were degrading and disgusting, leaving me with infections, illnesses, and days of physical and emotional exhaustion before he demanded it all again. Sex acts became my full-time job, used as the only way to stay in good graces. I testified that I learned to read Sean Combs' signals, knowing that when he spoke of free cups, he was demanding them, and that refusing meant punishment. Losing my car, my phone, or worse, he controlled every part of my livelihood and threatened to destroy my reputation by leaking sex tapes, a threat he repeated often. His power over me eroded my independence and sense of self till I felt I had no choice but to submit. When he believed I had wronged him or was not sufficiently responsive, he also threatened people around me and those close to me, including my family. I regularly worried that displeasing him meant putting my family and me at risk. So, Cassie, what I can say is the only thing I seen that trial, and I seen a lot of evidence in that trial. I was kind of following that trial, and the only thing I can say is I don't think the only thing I think Diddy was guilty of was beating Cassie. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no way around that. There's no way around that. Diddy was beating her. We seen the video of him chasing her down the hotel lobby and all that. So he's banged to rights with that. But Diddy wasn't on trial for that. Wasn't on trial for that. There's evidence of Cassie being willingly involved in these free cuffs. There's evidence of that. She was phoning some of these guys. She was telling Diddy that she can't wait to have the free cuffs. There's messages. Why do you think Diddy beat the case? Why did you think Diddy beat the case? There was so much evidence to prove that it weren't just Diddy. She was a willing participant in the thing. So when it comes to the freak off thing, I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. I can understand that she's scared for her life, you know, because Diddy is a powerful man. Yeah, Diddy is a powerful man, so he can get out and whatnot. But I really doubt Diddy will get out and even. I think Diddy will get out and just be straight after this. I feel like this would have taught Diddy a lesson. What he might have probably needed, because Diddy has been famous for over 30 years. He probably just thought he was untouchable and that, and this just brought him back to earth. So this might be a lesson for Diddy to say, yo, I'm coming out and I'm just being cool now. You know what I'm saying? And plus it's also exposed Diddy a lot of stuff, doing all that weird stuff, rubbing next man's semen on his titties and all this kind of, do you know what I'm saying? The best thing, Diddy will probably come out and just be underground after this, just stay in the shadows and, you know, that's what I think anyway. But what this has done, you know what, to be honest, it's kind of died down, but at the same time, this exposed Cassie for a lot of stuff nobody knew Cassie was doing. It exposed her husband, made her husband look bad as well. You know what I mean? So maybe she feels bad and feels a bit of a victim. You see in that letter that I read out, yeah, she was talking about like, yo, there's no justice. What she learned is there's no justice from it. But at the same time, Cassie, there was there was so much proof there that you was on it as well. So I don't know. I don't know what you expected. Obviously, she's a woman. She's probably never been in a case like this before. But me, just reading the evidence, I thought, rah, nah, man. When I seen all that evidence, I thought, no way is Diddy getting found guilty of that. But I knew that the violence here, if he was on trial for that, he would have been found guilty for the violence. There was even stuff like if you were so scared of Diddy, Cassie, you was linking having an affair with Diddy when you got with your now husband before you got married. You was texting Diddy saying you miss him and that, and you went back with Diddy when you had a husband. All that stuff there. If you were so desperate to get away, once you got with your new boyfriend before you lot got married, you would even put yourself around, did it? You would have went and never looked back. But you was with your new guy. You still went back. Your new guy was phoning you while you was with Diddy. You was answering the phone and that, messing with Diddy and that. So yeah, man. Like, and with Diddy's court case, with these sentencing, Diddy's got big money. Diddy had like, how much did he have? Like three different lawyers on that case, three or four. Diddy's got money. There's no way. The only way Diddy gets slammed in this sentencing on Friday is if the feds are just angry about that case. Yeah, they just want to send him down. 'Cause really, Diddy's supposed to come out on Friday. Diddy's supposed to come out on Friday, and if not the latest, he's supposed to come out next year. No way this should be. The prosecutors are trying to give him 11 years. The crimes, nah. If they give him 11 years, that's just fake. And even then, yeah, appeal. He'd get an appeal or something. So no, I don't feel like Diddy. I don't feel like Diddy. I feel like Diddy's coming out, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously she's gonna do that. Cassie probably feels ashamed a bit at the same time, you know, and she might be, like I said, she might be scared of Diddy for real. She might be, you know, but I doubt Diddy's gonna come out and be on that same bullshit anymore because his character as well. He's been exposed. They've all been exposed. She's been exposed. Diddy's been exposed. The husband's been exposed. A lot of things are out in the open that we didn't know about. You get me? So what do you lot think anyway? Do you lot think Diddy is gonna come out on Friday? Do you lot think Diddy is gonna get slammed? What do you lot think? Do you lot think Cassie's wrong for putting out the penning the letter to the judge? Do you think she's right for penning the letter to the judge? Let me know in the comments below, people. If you're watching this video, subscribe to the channel. Get them likes up as well, people. If you watch this video all the way to here, press the like button. Press the like button, get me an algorithm. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. Why is it taking so long, people? You don't like the content. What's going on? I'm just starting, you get me? I'm just getting my feet wet in this thing, man. support your boy, man. I appreciate everybody who watches my videos, though. Anyway, and I'm out. Since world.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.